Hey YouTube, second video for today. The reason I'm doing this is, show my video from earlier on today. I bought this, or I got it in a trade, I accepted the trade, and basically I don't like it. For more just looks than anything else. But although I didn't like it when I first saw it, I've kind of been surprised before. You know, sometimes you end up with a guitar because it was a good price, and it's really surprising. And it turns out that, wow, it was just out the ballpark, completely out the blue. Turns out you got something that you really, really liked. I kind of thought that was going to happen with that. Turns out it didn't happen with that. Basically, I didn't like it, really. And then it sat there for a week, and then I played it, and it just never did anything. This is the opposite. This, I got it for a really good price in a trade, I think, a couple of years ago. And it was just I'll flip it. It's worth more money than I paid for it. And I played it, and I really loved it. So this is a Yamaha aex520. So it's a sort of jazz guitar. The only thing wrong with it is it's been bashed at some point in the front, so there's a bit of a split in the wood there, which I've not fixed. I don't think I'd be able to fix it, so it was invisible. It doesn't affect anything. It's just it's a crack in the wood where I reckon it's been dropped on the knobs. So this is a semi-hollow jazz guitar, mini humbuckers. I suppose it's a sort of big Les Paul. And as soon as I played it, it was just, it does something that I don't, I'm not used to, and I've never really heard before. So what I found it did was it meant I played chords, because it's like kind of like that Dimebag one. I don't really know what to play on it. This, I don't know what to play on it, but it became very obvious as soon as I played it. It's sort of going towards an acoustic, maybe. It's quite an acoustic-y feel. It's quite loud when not plugged in. I suppose because it's semi-hollow, but it's not like a 335 at all. A 335 is just really just a sort of Les Paul or an SG, but a bit bigger. This is a completely different beast. And I've had mini humbucker pickups before, and I was a bit nonplussed with them. It's like they're kind of not quite humbuckers, and they're just kind of meh. Whereas they really work in this type of guitar, or maybe they're just really good ones. I don't know. I mean, Yamaha don't make shit stuff, and this is a 5 series, so by my theory on Yamaha guitars, generally the first number on electric guitars is the first number is sort of roughly how much it's going to cost. So like a 520 is about 500 quid, or 500 and something quid new. The next number is 2 for how many humbuckers it's got, and the last number is 0 for how many single coils it's got. I know this from my aex520 P. I don't know what the P stood for. But R321, so it was like about 300 quid, had 2 humbuckers and 1 single coil. It was an HSH. So that kind of works for a lot of Yamahas. Doesn't work for all of them, but works for some of them. I think this is quite, when I say relatively modern, it's probably actually approaching vintage. Maybe late 90s, something like that. I'm sure the serial number would probably say that. PK16277. Don't know, Yamaha don't make it nice and easy. So a guitar that I didn't think I would like turned out to be pretty amazing. So that's why sometimes I buy things like that, because you never know. I could have just played it and it just went, and it just spoke to me like the way this one did. So this one didn't get sold, and it got kept. I'm not really that keen on black guitars, and because it's got this split in it, I'm kind of tempted to, fill the split, or maybe stick a piece of wood on the back, fill the split, and then paint the top a different colour. I don't know what colour I would want to do or anything like that, because it doesn't really affect it. The fact it affects the value. The fact it's got that split in it. So clean. We've got bridge, mini humbucker. Neck. Both. this set to metal, don't I? So if I put it onto pop, that'll maybe do something like that. I think unlike full humbuckers, the mini humbuckers sound much better clean, or sound much better than full humbuckers clean, or maybe it's just this guitar. Bridge. Distortion, which I figured this sort of guitar isn't meant for, but it pure works really well. it's a little bit like Malcolm Young's guitar. Kind of his Gretsch is maybe not that not 100 miles away from this sort of thing. You know, with this sort of back amazing. Whereas maybe just I see it looking a little bit like that, but it just seems to be amazing for chords. I'm much more tempted to play chords on this than I am on any other guitars, pretty much. So I really just looked this one out to put new strings on it, and I've not done that yet. I think these strings might have actually even been on this guitar when I got it, like about 2 or 3 years ago. And they might even be like jazz strings. I don't know. This is supposed to be a jazz guitar, but I don't jazz. It definitely seems to have an awful lot of bite and stuff about it. Actually, that's me. I've never actually tried it through a fuzz pedal. I wonder if it's. Maybe it doesn't work as well through a fuzz pedal. That still sounds pretty good though. I think it's more for you sort of just breaking up. We're going to put the drive pedal on my hand sensor. Oh, I can already tell like the actual, rather than using a distortion pedal, just using the drive channel on the end. It's kind of, that's where it wants to live. Yes, I suppose the moral of the story is it's kind of sometimes worthwhile just to maybe just go outside what you expect, and you might end up with something like this, which I really like. It's probably the most surprising guitar I've ever bought, just for the reason of, I thought, you know, I was talking earlier on, my preconceptions about that, kind of not knowing what to do on it because it's just because of the look, and I'm not really that into that thrash metal, you know, like Pantera and stuff like that, whereas this, not into jazz or whatever you would expect this to be played for, but it totally works as a sort of dirty, bluesy, stonesy, rhythmy guitar thing. I might actually take it into the studio at some point. I just think it might sound really good live. It might, because I'm in a band where I'm playing, there's only one guitarist and that's me. It might be quite good for filling out, you know, big chords. I mean, I suppose I see this a wee bit like sort of, maybe, is it, you know, rockabilly, if we could play Gretches, is it maybe a bit sort of Gretchy somewhere? Don't know. But anyway, Yamaha guitars are pretty much always good, and it's worth a wee stab in the dark sometimes just to see what these sort of things are. And if you're buying these things used, which was why I bought this, you know, if you buy it for what you're pretty sure is you're going to be able to sell it for again, you can buy it, keep it for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and then just sell it on and not really lose anything. You know, if you're doing it on eBay, you know, you might lose the postage or your fees, you know what I mean? So you're talking about, you know, buying this sort of thing for a couple £100, and then playing it for 6 months, then deciding it's not really for you or whatever, and then just sell it for a couple £100, you know, so you lose your 10% eBay thing, and then you've had a chance to decide whether you like or don't like this sort of thing. On the other side, I'm pretty sure that if your main sort of guitar is like the Dean, you know, and you want to be playing Pantera, it's unlikely. I mean, I'm sure it does play Pantera, but it's unlikely you're going to go on with this. Just, again, nothing to do with how good the guitar is, just what it is, you know, its vibe. I see this as a serious guitarist would play this, you know, maybe someone who's maybe like an office worker, a clerk or an accountant or a doctor, you know, or a lawyer or something like that, has got like a very clean guitar sitting in the living room like this, you know, with a wee sort of a wee wooden type amp you know, and they sit and they play serious and thoughtful music on a guitar like this. Whereas for me, it's obviously just battering out chords, and it does the job marvellously. So, Yamaha aex520 in the section of the guitar shop that you probably never look in. But there's another one as well I've seen that's got, I think there might even be one that's just got one P90 in the neck for even more jazziness. But multi-purpose, and mini humbuckers do have their place. My pal's got a Firebird. In fact, I've got a Firebird with mini humbuckers in it, and it didn't really. I wasn't sure about it. I also had a Telly Thinline at one point, had a mini humbucker in the neck, and they didn't really make any sense to me. And then in this guitar, they do make sense. Rock on.